Hello everybody, welcome back to another Train Sim 5 video. We're back on the West Coast Mainline South and we're at Tring. We're going to be tringing it down to Euston on a very, wet and horrible day, which very much matches real life weather. Autumn very much has now arrived. We're going to head down to Euston. Let's quickly get all of the safety systems on, because they are cool. All of that. Get some of that on as well. That's that. Right. AWS self-test. You work. Cool. That's done. We're in daylight already. So yeah, we're just awaiting departure. Log in. And the passenger lights as well. Lighting, interior lighting, on. There you go. People now have light. Driver ID, don't know, 55555. Doesn't really, literally makes no difference what you put in. 8888, there we go, done. That's it. Right, we have now got time, and we've got the signal as well. So I'd say let's get going. We got Berkhamsted, that is our next station stop. Right, let's go. As we leave Tring behind. I still haven't driven north of Tring on the slow lines yet. Because on the one journey we did, we got stuck at like a red light and it just didn't change. It's on the to-do list eventually. But off we go. Do a little rolling brake test. Yeah, all working fine. I don't think we're in danger. Our only danger on this one is sliding. I don't think we've sort of given the 350 a proper go in the rain. So yeah, it might be a bit slidey. So that's the only concern. Right, up to 100 miles an hour. There we go. What's the next speed change? It's not 85, is it, through Berkhamsted? Or have you got a lower speed limit through the tunnel? Don't know. So I would say I'm probably better on the fast lines, as we've done more of the fast lines now on here, as opposed to the slow lines. Well, at least from Tring to Watford Junction, which you've only done it 2 or 3 times. But looking good with the autumnal tree colours. And I'm not going to go into photo mode, because if I go into photo mode, it's going to reset the weather to being clear. It's a weird bug at the moment. So yeah, don't bother going into photo mode if you want to keep, your weather setting. Although if you're already clear, well, go do whatever. So we'll go into photo mode at the end to get a nice little picture. The speed limit here is 100 miles per hour. And it's about 3 miles to Berkhamsted. And our giveaway for Berkhamsted probably is going through the tunnel. You shoot out of that, then you're not really that far from it. I think it's like 1 or 2 signal blocks. So we've got warning for a 90. I love a warning board. It sort of means you don't need to know where it is, because you got a warning board. Always helps out. And yeah, 90 through the tunnel. And yeah, process 85 through Berkhamsted. There we go. Nice bit of squeak to the wiper as well. Right, so that's sort of our giveaway that we're now approaching Berkhamsted. So we're sort of slowly start popping the brakes on. Not too much, we're still a little bit of a distance away. But enough just to sort of start bringing us down nicely. Sort of gradual braking. I'm down to about 60 now. And with the rain as well, we've got to be a bit more careful. Actually, I don't know how well this train's going to behave in the rain. Platforms are quite long here as well, and we're sort of right round to the end. Yeah, this is Berkhamsted, which is a cool place to watch the trains. As fast ones go through, the sort of non-tilting ones go through at 100, tilting trains at 125, and then you get all the stopper action. Yes, it's a cool place to sit and watch trains. Yeah, this is Berkhamsted, left side door release. Where's that one off to? Is that another Tring service? That one's going to Milton Keynes, so I'd imagine that's probably going not to Milton Keynes, maybe to Northampton. Lovely. I'm going to go photo mode, but I can't. Right, I'll get the door shut. And next station stop is Hemel, Hempstead, which is sort of a similar distance, 2-3 miles. No, we can watch it leaving. Let's go out to this little bridge here. We are. And again, we have got the 350/1, which means we do have the third rail shoe. See down there, conductor rail. So you can change this into direct current. So you could actually run it on the Brighton Mainline, which I'm still yet to do, but now I want to do. Stick a London Midland livery on it and whack it on there. And we're off, so back up to 100 miles an hour. We got a warning for a neutral section there. The black board's the warning, the white board is where it takes action, or where it comes into effect. Is there another tunnel? And there's a Hemel, Hempstead. No, I don't think there's a tunnel. Maybe there is. Oh, where's this neutral section? Is it coming up? It's gonna be fairly soon. Well, we're probably back into off. Where are you, neutral section? Warning board was ages ago. Maybe it's here. Is it here? Yeah, here it is. This is the neutral section. So just power off. Although in the game they're not actually active, so you don't need to do anything. But yeah, for realism's sake, just power off. There you go. That's that, and then we can speed back up. Well, that shouldn't be too far to Hemel, Hempstead. For that now. And from Hemel, Hempstead we tend to be fast to Watford Junction, Harrow and Euston, and then Euston. So we might do that. That's the 80 for now. See, this line is making me want to go back on the real West Coast Mainline and real life and go on a Pendo. So I still haven't been on a Pendo. I've been on a Voyager, but not a Pendo. The weather's just been rubbish. So it's like, nah. Oh, wait. Right, coming into Hemel, Hempstead. Again, should be towards the end of the platform here, the stop marker. Okay. Nice, gentle. Should be towards the end. Or maybe not, maybe it will be halfway up. Where is the stop marker? can see one down there. Is that R1? I think it is. Yeah, okay, 3 to 6. You got like a little terminating. Well, I doubt you actually get anything terminating on there. Probably more for locomotives. Yeah, this is Hemel, Hempstead, left side door release. Yeah, you got this little platform here. I mean, you probably. There's Pendo. You might be able to fit a 4-coach in there. Maybe just about. I mean, I doubt anything does go into there. It probably, yeah, more is like network rail trains and stuff like that. Engineering stuff. Right, next station after this will be at Watford Junction. So we do now have the time. You want to close the doors about 15 to 20 seconds before it says to close them. As otherwise you're going to be losing 20 seconds at like every station. I wish the guard did buzz you though in the game. So you might, the little buzz you keep hearing, that's me doing that to simulate, you know, 2 from the guard, 2 from the driver back to the guard. But in this we don't have that. Maybe they can add that. I mean, considering we now have a guard mode, it would sort of be cool if in the cab you could hear the ding ding as well. Right, so we got a 90 through Apsley and a 75 through Kings Langley, possibly 70. And then was it 70, sort of going around into the tunnel north of Watford, 90 through there, back down to 75 after. See, a lot of these routes I don't actually know them 100%, I just have an idea. That's probably the best way to sum up me on some of the, like some routes I know really well. Brighton Mainline, East Coast Way, South Eastern High Speed. I know them, you know, really well. I could probably list off all the speed limits. But some of them, East Coast Mainline, I'm pretty good with that as well. But yeah, some of them, it's more just I have an idea of where, you know, the sharp corners are, where junctions are, stuff like that. Then I can sort of gauge, right, I know there's a sharp corner after that station, probably about 30-40 miles an hour. Yeah, so a lot of these routes I don't know really well, I just have an idea of where the speed limit's probably going to drop. There's the 90, this is Apsley. Surprised we don't actually stop at this one, considering we're sort of a, well, just Tring to Euston, but we don't stop at Apsley or Kings Langley, which I find surprising for this service. Although saying that, no, did we? I don't know if we did a rush hour service up to Tring and we stopped at Apsley instead of Kings Langley. No, Apsley instead of Harrow and Euston. But I think that might have been that northbound Northampton service. And yeah, 70 or so through Kings Langley. So just gonna sort of knock around at 90 for now until we see the platform. Oh, there's a warning board for it anyway, 75. I'll pop that down a bit. There we go. Slippery, slidey run into London. Although really, the train's actually been behaving really well. Haven't had any sort of sliding yet. Right, this is Kings Langley, this one. Should speed up a little bit again. Yeah, up to 90. But not too much further along. You come into the tunnel, and I think through there, well, for at least coming up to sort of the corner, Oh, here it is. Here it's here 70. And 75 out the other side. So we'll pop it down to 70 and leave it at that. See, this service feels like it's going really quick. It said it would be 40 minutes. It's already been 15 minutes. And we're almost at Watford Junction already. So unless we're going to sit around somewhere for... or maybe we'll sit at Watford Junction for a few minutes. Is it really going to take us 25 minutes to get down to Euston? We're going to stop at Watford Junction and Harrow and Euston. And then yeah, 75 out the other side of the tunnel. We do get the 90 within the tunnel. Not that it will really make much of a difference. Probably get up to 80 at most. Just getting that up. Nice. Coming up to the light at the end of the tunnel, so we'll come down to 75. So you can't really make much of that. You can't make much use of that speed limit. And that's the 75 there. It's looking really good in autumn. It almost feels like, well, Frankfurt Fielder, for example, that in autumn looks utterly amazing. Yeah, I'd recommend it. Do November, sort of November, mid-November, and set it 10 a.m. mid-November, and do a run towards Frankfurt. It looks really good. You won't regret it. Yeah, mid-November, about 9-10 in the morning, going towards Frankfurt. It almost feels like Frankfurt Fielder has some sort of autumnal enhancement, but then this route actually looks pretty nice in autumn as well. This is a Watford Junction. Cool. I was looking at slightly random, but I was looking at the next trip because I've been just really enjoying Kinzigtalbahn. I was looking at what the next German route is, which I had completely, well, not completely forgotten about, but it's the Kaiserslautern to Mannheim route. Yeah, that would do. That one's got a really cool station on it. Look up, what was it? Ludwigshafen. Yeah, Ludwigshafen. Ludwigshafen. Hauptbahnhof. It's a really cool station. And that's going to be on the next German route coming. Yeah, Ludwigshafen. Or Hafen. There's a 377/2, which we have driven a few times now, or at least a couple of times. Which, when this route is set, is actually correct. Well, the 377 is not entirely correct. The DRA is still wrong. But the /2s actually now have had the, I think, are they still calling them the Aurora upgrades? So it's got the track light now, and the sort of digital ad boards inside. But that's recent. That's been done. Why has it gone right to the end? Why not just sort of stop there? Right, doors shut. And I assume the next one is Harrow and Wealdstone. Wealdstone Raider. I don't have a bushy either. I would literally just expect this service to stop at most stations between Tring and Euston, but no, it doesn't. Is that a red ramp? Oh wow, they got red ramps. That's cool. Well, I suppose that must be what, 350s? And this one, well, that one's a 377 one, this one. Nice. Let's go up to 90. So we get a little bit of 100 mile per hour running just south of, I think it's Carpenter's Park, or sort of almost opposite Carpenter's Park. We get the 100 mile an hour limit. It's going up to 100 miles an hour in the 377's like nice. Yeah, warning for an 80, which I think is through Bushy. I do hope we do get word on the first sort of big update for the game, or sort of specifically this route, hopefully soonish. So I don't know when this video will be going out. This will probably be going out on the 24th or so, maybe the 24th. So hopefully, yeah, we'll get some sort of update announcement fairly soon. See, I'd check that. Is that a 90 limit on there? That is a really cheeky 90 limit. Weird place for a speed. Look, 90 on there. That's actually quite hard to know. I'd never seen that. Well, there's your 90 board. Sort of. I've not seen that before. Sort of the speed board is on a station building. Okay, well, it's now 90. Quite cool. Well, up to 90, and then up to 100 fairly soon as well. There's Carpenter's Park Station. Then you've got Hatch End, Headstone Lane, and then Harrow and Wardstone. So once we get past Headstone, well, sort of between Hatch End and Headstone Lane, we'll start engaging the brakes. We're sort of fairly close to one another. Getting everyone down to London for lunch. What time is it in the game? It was like, yeah, 12. Yeah, almost 1. Right, where's this 100 limit? Come on, I thought it was already. There it is there. Okay, not quite opposite Carpenter's Park. There's a 710 overground service on the way up to Watford Junction. We'll try and do another one of those at some point. There's Hatch End Station. Let's try and get up to 100 though. I want to get to 100. Might be a bit risky though. We're at 95 now. Get to 100, then we'll start slowing down. Oh, it's going to be close, 99. There you go, 100. Right, now we can start slowing down. As we approach Harrow and Wildstone. Actually, you probably should slow down for a little bit before. I want to get to 100. Warning for a 90. This is the northern end of the Bakerloo line, so we might be lucky enough to see a tube train. Yes, oh no, that's not one, that's a bush. Here we are. I can't remember if there's a stop marker at this one or not. But I mean, if there isn't, we'll sort of stop where the station canopy ends. See, I think the model of Harrow and Wildstone's just sort of been used from Bakerloo. Yeah, we'll sort of stop here. This will do. There we go. There's M Pac-Man who's subscribed. That's 350. Nice. Right, we're on time still, and our next station after this is London Euston. And we're due there in about, 13 minutes. Alright. Right, give it 8 seconds, we get the door shut. Now there's a Bakerloo line train. Just about see it over there. Trundling along. Right, close doors. So it's still 90 miles an hour. And we're off. What's everyone's favourite train been on this route? Or maybe it's even the Bakerloo 1972 stock. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, yeah. Is your favourite train on this route the 1972 stock? Maybe you didn't have Bakerloo, the Bakerloo line DLC, so maybe it's your first time driving it on here. Or who's got this route? Enjoyed the Bakerloo line on the West Coast Main Line, that they've now got the Bakerloo line DLC. Let's get a little flyby shot. I think we deserve a nice flyby shot. That wasn't too bad. There's a shed. Still yet to drive that. About 40 minutes, I think, from Milton Keynes down to Euston. I think they go down to a Wembley yard. That's not too bad. Just wondering what the speed limits are going to come down to. What are they going to come down to? There's a warning for a neutral section. Well, it's 90 at the moment. I thought it was a 75. Yeah, I feel like there's a 75 somewhere. Maybe near Wembley Central. Maybe not. Actually, this bit we're alright with. I think this bit just stays at 90. Once we get... Yes, we haven't really done much with Wembley Central down to Euston on the slow. You got North Wembley there. So we've driven the 377 quite a lot on this part between Wembley and Watford. Yeah, not so much south of Wembley Central. Okay, we got warning for a 75, so we guessed that right. There was a 75 near Wembley Central. So we'll come down for that. Again, that's 75. Through Wembley Central. There's a 75. Yeah, so all the freight stuff sort of goes off into these yards, I think, here on the left. Oh, we're back up to 90. Oh, that's nice. I'm sort of contain the train in there. Oh, quite a few actually. Up to 90. Lovely. Get that up again. How are we running? That's not too bad. This is PS5. Yeah, it's not too shabby. That's a 90, so that's off. Another warning for us. I love that when you get a warning board. It makes it so much easier. I'll come down to 75. It's been green sailing so far. No yellows or anything. Cool. There's a shed over there. Shed. That's got about 70 now. Not really much point chasing the speed limit as we're not that far off now. We've got Euston Junction to the left of us. You've got the Euston sort of depot here for some of the overground stuff. Which I've heard is quite a cool service to do, is you've got to change between DC and AC. And through the tunnel we got Kensal Green. Hey, 72 stock. 390 as well. On the way up, why are we like flashing in the tunnel? It's like a pulsating light in the tunnel. There's Kensal Green. We actually have lost a little bit more speed than I anticipated. So I'm gonna put a little bit of power. Maybe get us back up to 70. And coast it again. There you go. And we got Queen's Park. Has anyone found a service which stops on these platforms yet? Maybe there's like a rush hour and our peak time one which stops here. Maybe. You've got Kilburn High Road, South Hempstead, and then we're into the tunnels. And yeah, we're then sort of basically on the approach to Euston already. So I'm expecting the speed limit to come down. Maybe it matches that of the fast lines. On the fast you got 55 into the tunnel at South Hempstead. So I'm not sure if it's the same with these ones. Maybe. I think when we come out the tunnel we're sort of below the fast lines and we sort of climb up. And there's a 40 there. Well, I'm going to come down to about 50. And aim to come about 40 out of the tunnel maybe. What's it saying on here? Is it 55 or 50? Oh no, 75, but then 40 obviously coming out the tunnel. Okay, so it's actually quite a bit faster on the slow lines then. Oh. Really? Well, that's actually the second time I've had that. First time was last night. I was doing a Frankfurt Fielder run really late at night. 2 AM in the morning I had a crash. Well, that is annoying. That's very annoying. Well, that's it for that video. We almost made it to London Euston, but obviously the game had other plans. Are we going to redo that run? Nah. Well, hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Links can be found in all the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Again, that's the first time. Well, the first time that's happened on video. That is quite a shame. that is crashing. TSW4 never had those issues, or didn't. I never had crashing on there, so that is a shame. Yeah, hopefully that can be sorted. Anyway, thanks for coming in, and I hope we'll see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.